Josep Pep Guardiola Sala, born January 18, 1971, is a former Barcelona footballer, who since 2016 has coached F.C Manchester City. He used to play as a defensive midfielder. The fundamentals, what I want, which is to take the ball, try to play as offensive as possible and dominate the game through the ball, is the same. I grew up with that, I was a player with that idea, and I am a coach with that idea. I know the people expect the best, good. The people expect we'll play fantastic football and win games, good. I can't control that. I accept that, and I just focus on my players and the games. In Barcelona, Bayern Munich, in Spain and Germany we were able to do it. But people say, you only did it because you were in Barcelona and Bayern Munich. You will not be able to do it in England. So, let's do it. We are going to try. People usually think that it is the coach who has to raise the spirits of his players, that it is the coach who has to convince his footballers, that it is his job to take the lead all the time. But that's not always the case. I try to play in one way all my career in here, with high pressing, but it is different in England. Many times the ball is more in the air than the grass, and I have to adapt. The result is an empty thing. The result is I'm happy for the next 2 days because I get less criticism and more time to improve my team. But what satisfies me the most in my job is to feel emotions, the way we play. I need time, but as soon as possible, we are going to try to create team spirit. That is the most important thing. After that, you can create tactics, but we have to create something special with ourselves. All the managers in the world, it doesn't matter how good you are, if your players don't understand what you are looking for or what you want, it makes no sense. There are footballers who are very good playing on the outside but don't know what to do inside. Then there are players who are very good inside but don't have the physique, the legs, to go outside. People always think the coach is the strongest person at a club, the boss, but in truth, he's the weakest link. We're there, vulnerable, undermined by those who don't play, by the media, by the fans. They all have the same objective. It doesn't mean my footballing ideas are special, different, better than the others. I am not saying it's my football, my ideas, and the other coaches are nothing. It's the way I believe. I'm not special. This was how Johan Cruyff worked. He was demanding a lot, but when you got there, and you were in his team, he was an incredible protector. He would push and push you, and then he would protect you. He was a master at handling players. People talk about tactics, but when you look at it, tactics are just players. You change things so that the team can get the most out of the skills they have to offer, but you don't go any further than that. We all feel that hunger in football. With Cruyff, it was different. He deepened and changed the hunger so you became conscious of why you were getting better. Tactics are so important because everybody has to know what they have to do on the pitch. The relationships and behaviors off the pitch between teammates have to be as good as possible. Maybe Klopp is the best manager in the world at creating teams who attack the back four with so many players, from almost anywhere on the pitch. They have an intensity with the ball and without the ball, and it is not easy to do that. We have to cut out some of our mistakes, but the main thing in English football is controlling the second ball. Without that, you cannot survive. We try to play football, don't forget it, right? My teams always in my career try to play football. I cannot control the other circumstances.